baseball for you on a Tuesday night from Tropicana Field. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Baltimore Orioles and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Doug Fister will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, last game he pitched 6 full innings. He looked like he had good stuff. He didn't get a decision, but he gave his team a chance to be in the ball game. I look for a similar performance in this game.
Digging in, Christian Brummett as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
Christian Brummett.
Fly ball out to straightaway left. Oliveros has it in his tracks. 1 down. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. How do they get back into the win column here, Harold?
Well, Matt, their bats have just gone cold. There's no other way to put it. I mean, the last 3 or 4 games, they've really struggled to score runs. I'm interested in seeing how do they turn that around in this game, because the nucleus of this club and this lineup, they should be scoring runs.
And, Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matt, it's been a rocky start in this homestand. I mean, you're 1-3. You only won 1 game in 4. The fans are a little restless. This is a big game to win right here, to really just kind of get some foundation of winning.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
In now, Owen Christian, currently 3rd on the team in stolen bases, so we'll see if he gets an opportunity to do any running in this one. This one's flared out toward left. Oliveros over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 4th, shortstop Curtis Randall.
Into the box now, Curtis Randall. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch coming. Here it is. A called strike over the outside corner.
Matt, in last night's game, this is the situation right here. They didn't do a very good job driving guys in with runners in scoring position. Right here, you got a guy in scoring position. You got to capitalize and drive in. If you swung at a bad pitch last night, get a good pitch to drive right here.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there. That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Here he comes again. 1-2. Popped high in the air. Bench is there, and the side is retired. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. Owes nothing. Tampa Bay coming up. Back after this on MLB Network. Jake Arrieta, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, I love watching this guy pitch, and particularly when he's got runners in scoring position. He's a guy that gets better when he has runners on base. So I'm looking forward to seeing if he gets in a jam. What does he do to get out of these jams where his numbers look so good with runners in scoring position?
Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Well, they've been on a little bit of a losing streak, but this is why you have veterans. And a veteran pitcher on the mound, he's been through this before. He knows more than anybody. He has to have a quality outing and give his team a chance to win. They need it now more than any other time.
And he's retired 1 away. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Aaron Judge comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Norman has it in his tracks. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting third, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Here's Robbie Cano now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Cano waits on the first pitch. A changeup over the inside corner.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now here's the pitch. Ripped down the line. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Into the box, Angel Vargas, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Into the windup and the pitch, and he takes ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Now that's popped up. Cano is there for it. 1 away.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Rays. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
First pitch on its way. Fred Norman is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. Again a 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Stepping up to the plate, Scott McGriff. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Here's the first pitch to him. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Matt, it looks like he was sitting there getting ready to jump on the first pitch fastball, and they pulled the string on him and threw him a changeup and just got him out front. Now I don't know what he's thinking up there at the plate or what he might be looking for. He could be pretty confused right now.
And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, Matt, that's the 6th game. He's got a base hit in. Now you got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging the bat pretty good.
Digging in the switch hitter, Edward Arnold First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Swung on and missed. 1-1.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This ball will be chopped foul. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Well, that one's going to load the bases up. They held the runner up. They're really looking for a big inning right here, trying to get a big strike out of the next 2 hitters coming up.
Into the box now, Tyler Scott, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Oh, now a line drive, and he's not going to have a play on it in right. This ball gets down for extra bases. 1 run is scored. They will hold the other runner at third, but it's a 2-run double. And with it, they've taken a 2-run lead.
Yeah, with the bases loaded, he didn't walk a run in, so instead he makes the cardinal mistake of putting it right in the heart of the plate. And when you do that, you're going to pay the price, and that's exactly what happens with a 2 RBI double.
In now, Christian Brummett, as the first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball 1. He flied out leading off the ball game. Here's the 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
High in the air out to center field. Heading after it is Turner. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And he'll make it into score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Hey, one of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the 3rd run across in this inning.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Oh, 2 out base hits. That's how you win championships. The teams that come up with the big clutch hits, they usually win.
Owen Christian.
Into the box, Owen Christian, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0 pitch. Fouled straight back. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Orioles are on top, 4-0. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Moss. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Brummett is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Orioles are lining up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. And I love watching these guys play defense. They're the highest fielding percentage in the American League. You talk about range, digging balls out on bad throws. They do it all. They can defend.
Here's Kendrys Morales, currently with the 3rd best home run total on the ball club. Lays off 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 6th, catcher Johnny Bench.
Stepping in, Johnny Bench. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They're down 4-0. Digging in for his second at bat, Curtis Randall. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd.
Randall.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. Ready for another chance? Angel Vargas, 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Lowry to play this one at short. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder Fred Norman.
Digging in to try it again, Fred Norman. First pitch of the at-bat. This is line to left. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Well, a little 2-out single. Now, you may not think it's much, but he's already given up a couple runs this game, so maybe this is the start of something big.
Standing in now, Scott McGriff. It's a swinging bunt up the line, but that one rolls foul. A runner on first with 2 away. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
That ball's away, and clearly they're not going to try to give him anything to hit. Look, if he extends his hands even, he'll be able to drive the ball. I would just live away and maybe even further. Pitch like you're pitching to a picnic table.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Pitch inside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Ball hit out towards Cano at second. Fielded cleanly, and the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. One left for the Orioles. They lead it 4-0. Here's Todd Frazier now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
Into the box now, Alberto Oliveros,
as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
0-1 pitch on its way. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Christian on the move, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Jed Lowry.
Here's Jed Lowry now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Now a ball rolls softly to second. To his right, Wiggins. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They trail here 4-0. Standing in, Edward Arnold. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Edward Arnold.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory, and he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out.
Now batting, third baseman, Tyler Scott.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Tyler Scott. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. A A solo shot down the line in right. Third home run for him on the year as the Orioles have opened things up now 5-0.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Stepping in now, Christian Brummett, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
Pitch on the way. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And a neck-high fastball that time.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
There's Cano. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Randy Wiggins.
Striding in once again, Randy Wiggins. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Another 0-2 coming. And this is popped high in the air toward the left side. And Frazier will make the catch to retire the side. Orioles add on thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Orioles 5, the Rays nothing. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Swing and a liner, but foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Pitch on the way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. One and two. Here it comes. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The second baseman, number 24, Robinson Cano.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Cano waits on the first pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. On the ground up the middle. And the Rays are in the hit column.
When you're struggling, you'll look for anything. Been off to a little bit of a cold streak. He didn't hit it hard, but that's a big one to build on.
Brandon Moss.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Moss, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the pitch to Moss. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Here's the 2-2. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. One left for Tampa. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Francisco Liriano is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Francisco Liriano.
Owen Christian will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Owen Christian
sends that one out of play for strike one. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The pitch. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Curtis Randall is on deck. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Well, that's a slider breaking in right there, and if it's not in on your hands, that's a dangerous pitch. He got lucky that ball didn't go further.
Now a snap throw to first, and he's back in standing. Into the box, Curtis Randall, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Grounded to third. This could be 2. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face.
Angel
digging in once again, Angel Vargas. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First offering on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Oh, the old CNI base hit. The changeup's down. The batter goes down to get it and still finds a hole to put it through. Good pitch, better hitting.
In now, Fred Norman, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And he's back standing. 6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
Putting a lot of pressure on him here to start the inning. Runners on the corners, and they send the runner from first. Got in there safely, and now that takes the double play possibility away and gives them 2 guys in scoring position.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Ready for another shot now, Scott McGriff. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Takes this the other way to right. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Well, it wasn't pretty. He got jammed on that, but he did the job. He picks up the RBI with that at bat, fighting it off, really.
Arno.
Standing in now, Edward Arnold, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 3 runs already home here. 1-1.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Outside, 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Got the ground ball he's looking for right there. A hard grounder, but it just wasn't at somebody. If it's at somebody, it's a double play ball. Now he's got to get back to work and maybe get another one.
Into the box now, Tyler Scott. In the dirt here. No movement on base. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Into the box, Christian Brummett. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Calling for it, Moss. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a couple of men left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Orioles 8, the Rays nothing. Here's Kendrys Morales. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Hit hard up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Now batting, Johnny Bench. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
Heading out towards shallow right. Norman moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Third baseman number 21, Todd Frazier.
Here's Todd Frazier now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit up. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Christian ranging back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Alberto Oliveros.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alberto Oliveros comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Here it comes on 1-1. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Rays strand just the 1. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Ready once again, Randy Wiggins. He'll do battle with Francisco Liriano to get the inning underway.
Wiggins.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Here's Cano now at second. He's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
In now, Owen Christian. As he loops under the ball and pops it up. Judge is on his horse. 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Curtis Randall.
Digging in to try it again, Curtis Randall. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Lowry down on the ground. A great play. Safe. Nearly a remarkable play, but scored a base hit, and the inning continues with 2 away. Standing in now, Angel Vargas. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Boy, he's not picking him up at all. 2 swings and misses right now. You're not feeling confident at all if you're in the batter's box.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Orioles leave 1 as it remains an 8-0 ball game. Here's Jed Lowry now. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
Just got a piece up the line. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Striding in once again, Trey Turner. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Drilled right back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Well, that first pitch single right there is something we haven't seen much this game. Maybe they'll be more aggressive now, jumping first pitch instead of finding themselves in the hole. A lot of the at-bats we've seen in this game so far.
Stepping in now, Aaron Judge, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. In front of the changeup there, as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Oh, that was a good swing on a good pitch. He just wasn't able to keep it fair. He's going to want that back. He may regret not keeping that pitch fair.
Hopped up. Wiggins is there. 2 down.
The batter, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Here's Robbie Cano now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this one gets away. And you can forget about the double play now as the runner moves up to second base. Here's the 1-1 now to Cano. A wave and a miss.
Boy, Matt, he's making this good team look silly. He's about 1 pitch away. I mean, 1 good strike from getting all the way through the 6th inning, shutting these guys down. Really nice job.
Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. 1 left for Tampa. Still 8-0. back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Right fielder, Fred
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Left field and deep. Oliveros ranging back. He can't get to it. This one's down. Throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Yeah, Batty, you can't fold the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
Into the box, Scott McGriff. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Man, I like the last two pitches. A changeup and then a fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. A runner at second, nobody out. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
In now, Edward Arnold. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 delivery. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Outside, 3-0 now.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. On the ground softly towards second. Cano is right there, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Ready for another shot now. Tyler Scott. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Hit back up the middle. On to Moss at first, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Orioles as the lead holds at 8-0. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Moss. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Brandon Moss.
Here comes the pitch to Moss. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. A solo home run that time for Brandon Moss. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
Up next for Tampa Bay, designated hitter.
Here's Kendrys Morales. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. 0-1. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss and a ball down.
Well, he's really got good stuff tonight. They're not picking him up at all. That ball, again, out of the zone. He's getting a lot of Ks on that pitch tonight.
No outs, nobody on. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Hey, every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others. But the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Into the box now, Johnny Bench. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. No hits to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Norman is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Baseman number 21, Todd Frazier.
Here's Todd Frazier now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
Into the windup and the pitch. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought, uh-oh, he's in trouble. But he's done a nice job bouncing back. Got 2 quick outs, and now he's got 2 strikes on this hitter. He's got a chance to get out of this unscathed the rest of the way. Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. We'll march on to the 8th. Still a lopsided affair at 8-1 now. Ready for another chance? Christian Brummett 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. High pop up. Lowry is there for it. 1 out.
The batter number 15.
And look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Randy Wiggins. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And that misses, ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. In comes Judge, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Well, you can just about hear a pin drop at Tropicana Field now. More trouble for the hometown nine as they trail big here in the 8th as you take a look at the line score so far. Digging in once again, Owen Christian. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
I like that check swing. He started off at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
And this one will be foul back in among the fans. 2 out, nobody on. One, 2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Nate Jones enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Nate Jones.
Now at the plate, Alberto Oliveros. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Left fielder, Alberto
Chop
Oliveros.
weakly to the left. To his left, Scott. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
Shed Lowry.
Here's Jed Lowry now as he sends a soft bouncer to the right side of the infield. And he'll just step on first here to take the shooter out.
Center fielder number 7, Trey Turner.
Now batting, Trey Turner. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Hard on the ground toward short. Randall ranges to his right. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The right fielder number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. The throw. He's out. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. Rays strand just the 1. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Nighttime here in the Tampa St. Pete area as we welcome you back for the 9th inning in this one on MLB Network. Corey Rasmus comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Curtis Randall will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a ground ball. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Up next for the Orioles, the designated hitter, Angel Vargas.
Stepping into the box, Angel Vargas. Chop foul over towards the dugout. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. And that finds its way through for a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for two.
Now batting, right fielder, Fred Norman.
Into the box, Fred Norman. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a ball hit in the air. Frazier in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Orioles, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Stepping in now, Brandon Moss. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Norman racing back to the track, to the wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Well, when you're down a bunch of runs, you know the last thing they want to do is walk you. So right there, he picks on a good one to hit and plants it right over the wall.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Into the box, Hendrys Morales. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 0-2 delivery. Hot shot to third. Throw to first will be in time, and the Rays are now down to their final out.
The catcher, number 5, Johnny Bench.
Now in the box, Johnny Bench. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch, takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Norman ranging back to the track, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Yeah, it's only been a week, but I guess it probably feels like a million years ago since they had their last win. But this 6-game losing streak is behind them now, so we'll see if they can string some W's together.
8-2 tonight's final. The O's slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Jake Arrieta earns his 12th victory in the ball game. Doug Fister was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Our final line scored tonight. First for the victorious Orioles. 8 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Rays, 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Jake Arrieta. His record is now 12-2. The loss goes to Doug Fister. He falls to 6-10. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Again, we remind you for your next trip to Tropicana Field that all vehicles with 4 or more passengers receive free parking all season long. Also, a reminder that extra PSTA buses for routes 18, 32, and 74 can be picked up outside the stadium.